Hey everyone, welcome back to Simply Blessed Crafts. I'm so happy you're here to join me today. I apologize, it's been a heck of a week. I wanted to get you a video out on Tuesday, it just didn't happen. So I have one for today and I hope you enjoy this. DIY number 1. I know it's a day early, but I am excited because I actually get to go to a haunted house this weekend. It's one of my favorite things to do around this time of year. So anyway, this little basket I got for $1 at a thrift store. I am just going over it with a little bit of antique wax and a baby wipe. I really didn't like the color of it, and it kind of had like a weird shine to it. So I just wanted to give it a little bit more of a darker color and to try to get rid of that shine. I kind of like the color now, so it works. Then I grabbed some floral foam and I just cut down a little bit of it, and I stuck in enough to fit up the basket. And then I kind of set that aside. And I grab one of these little pumpkins. Now these came from the Dollar Tree last year. I have so much stuff in my stash still, you guys. I thought I was going to actually get a big chunk out of some of this stuff, but nope, not at all. But I decided I was going to go over it with this agave paint. These are the ones that have the little leaves engraved in them, but that was fine. I did go over 2 coats with that, and then I grabbed this little pumpkin too. I really loved the color of this, and I didn't like the gloss of it. So I decided I was going to glue this down, and then I was still kind of hem-hawing around about if I wanted to paint it or not. I didn't like the gloss look, but I really loved the color. But I grabbed my cashew paint, and I was so surprised of how this is like the perfect color. Like, it is exactly that color. So I was really happy. I got to keep the color and I got to get rid of the shine. I didn't do anything with the leaf. I left the shiny. And as you can tell, we're doing a pumpkin topiary. So we didn't really need to do anything with the stem because the stem's going to get covered up. So I had this little orange pumpkin too. And I'm just going over the orange with my pumpkin to get rid of that shine as well. And then I glue them down. Now, a couple of these projects, guys, I'm warning you in advance. I am sorry. I need to figure out another way of recording for you guys so you guys can see a better angle in some of these. Most of my projects work great until I get tall projects like this, and then they just don't seem to work so well because you guys can't see what the heck I'm doing. But this one isn't as bad. I'm just basically filling it with some of this greenery and stuff. I don't have a whole lot of fall leaves and stuff. That's one thing I am running out of. So I wanted to make sure that I could fill up this a little bit more with some of the greenery and then add some of the flowers and stuff with it. So here I'm just grabbing some of the mums and I'm just kind of, there's no really rhyme or reason what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of filling in where I can see the floral foam and to try to give it a little more color. But I wanted to be able to see that beautiful agave color too, so I didn't want to overfill it. So I am pushing them down quite a ways and I'm kind of squishing the flowers, and that's how it turned out. I do end up then taking a few of these leaves and gluing them in. And then I grab a bag of leaves. I believe I got these from Hobby Lobby. It had to be pretty close to 2 years now. I've had these. I bought them actually for my wedding. I had 2 bags of them. So one of them I used for my wedding and the other one I still have in my stash. These leaves are so cute. They're tiny and they got the most beautiful colors. They're the oranges and deep burgundies and bright reds and stuff. And I'm just kind of filling these in around the pumpkin. I just wanted to give it a little bit more contrast. So that's kind of what I'm doing in between each pumpkin. And then I glue a couple more on top too, on top of the pumpkin. The top of the top one, I should say. Now guys, I do think that next week I am going to start my Christmas ones. Okay, DIY number 2. I probably will put in, I might actually post 2 videos. One of them, if you've been on my channel long enough, will probably be a repeat. I'm probably going to put in my Christmas in July videos that I did this summer. And then, so anyway, I will try to get out another video for you guys. It probably won't be a very long one for fall, but then I think I'm going to also maybe put out another one to start off Christmas, and then that'll be my last fall video. Anyway, I was planning on painting all 3 of these in the orange pumpkin from Waverly, but I decided I wanted one white one, so I'm showing you there that I was going to paint all 3, but I decided I was going to paint one white. So that's what I did there. It's just ivory in the Waverly. And then I'm going to take some jute twine, as you see, and I'm just kind of wrapping it around a little bit of a circle on top, just to make our stems be able to stick better to the cans. If you haven't noticed, you guys, we're making pumpkins out of cans. And this is definitely a fun one because it's a trash to treasure. The only cost I had was the jute twine and the stems, and I put in some of that berry garland that you can get from either Hobby Lobby or Dollar Tree. So this is very, very cheap. I had so much fun doing this. So here I'm just grabbing up some of these stems. And the stems, you don't even have to buy them from Dollar Tree. You can go and pick up some of those in your yard, which I'm going to have to probably do soon if I need any more for Christmas, because my Dollar Tree hasn't had them forever. So anyway, I just glue down the little stems, and then I also put in a couple of the leaves that I was working on from the last project, from one of the floral picks. But I just put one leaf on each one. These ones kind of just look like pumpkin leaves to me, so I just add one leaf to each pumpkin. And then, like I said, I grabbed some of the berry garland and I just wrap that around the pumpkin to give it its little curly cues. You can also use floral wire. I was actually trying to find my floral wire and I don't know where the heck it went to. I actually think that looks a lot better, to be honest with you, but I have made these in the past for myself, but I upgraded this one a little bit more because my stems kept coming off. If you want to do like E6000 or something, that would be totally great. But yeah, so this one I just kind of did a couple of the smaller pieces and I put 2 of them on there to use up my scraps. And I do the same thing. But yeah, so I do have a couple of these that I didn't record that I made for myself for my wedding, but the stems kept coming off, so I wanted to make a few more. DIY number 3. Now this one isn't exactly my favorite project. I am keeping this one for myself just because I really love the color that I decided to paint this, but I grabbed one of these little wooden trays, or plaques, I guess they're more like plaques, from Dollar Tree. I do end up using 2 of these, you'll see later, and I'm just basically trying to peel off the paper, and I do show you a little bit of a hack if you want to know an easy way to get all that stuff off without sanding and hurting your hands and stuff. I have arthritis in my hands. It doesn't cause me a whole lot of issues sometimes, but I do have arthritis, so sometimes sanding a lot of that stuff can really affect my hands. Anyway, so here I'm grabbing some tower blocks. These are not from Dollar Tree. These are actually from Five Below. I've had them in my stash for a long time. There's the box they kind of show you. I got 2 boxes of these, and these are a lot bigger and a lot thicker than the ones you get from Dollar Tree, but you are more than welcome to use the ones from Dollar Tree. I just had a bunch of these in my stash, so I decided to use them up. Now I used hot glue on this project just to make it a little bit faster for camera purposes, but wood glue or E6000 would probably work better. I had some issues when I put on the top. If you haven't noticed, you guys, we are making a lantern. And it's a very simple, easy lantern. I glue 3 tumbling tower blocks on top of each other, all on all 4 corners. I will kind of show you that, I think, here. You'll kind of see it. And then I grab another one of those wall hanging little signs, and this is kind of where I had issues with it, guys, because I was struggling to get the other plaque on there. Some of them were kind of bending, and the glue was coming apart and stuff. So I had to kind of maneuver and glue, and it kind of gotten crooked and stuff. It was just kind of just letting you guys know that if you want them completely straight and looking nice, you probably would be better gluing them ahead of time and gluing them with wood glue or E6000 and letting them dry. So anyway, I'm just gluing them down. This is the project that I was talking about, that it's really hard to see what I'm doing because of the angle and stuff. But I'm just basically gluing them down to the bottom of them. I'm just kind of getting them straight, and I'm fixing my one boo-boo. And then I grab a baby wipe, and I kind of just wet down the paper a little bit, and then you can peel up those pieces of paper. And if you're really picky and you want to get rid of all of that fuzz, which I thought about doing, but I wasn't really into the project that much I in the project, but I mean, like, it didn't matter to me because it paints fine. So I just basically left it, and I just left that white on top, and I just painted over it, and you can't even tell. I don't spend a whole lot of time showing you guys how to decorate this because you can't see it anyway. But basically, I just painted the whole thing in agave paint. I did go over it with 2 coats. But I'm just basically grabbing some leaves. I had a few of these left over from my wedding, and I'm just putting these on the bottom just to cover up that bottom piece to where you can't see the regular stuff. And then I filled up some pumpkins in there, and I put a candle that I got from Target Dollar Spot. And that's it, guys. This is the final reveal. Sorry for the mess in the background of all of this. I recorded this in my craft room, and my craft room is a total disaster right now. I actually probably need to take some time to get it cleaned up before I start in Christmas, but I don't have time for that. So, and to be able to stay up on the videos, I need to just do it and just work around it right now. And especially with dealing with the dog, I don't have time to come in here when I have to deal with her all day. So, pardon the mess, and I hope you guys enjoy these DIYs, and I promise next time we'll have animals in my next one. I kind of rushed through this so I could get it done before tomorrow, because I'm going to go to my haunted house, and I'm so excited. Here's my cute little pumpkins. I think this is my absolute favorite. I love how these turned out. You guys let me know down below and tell me which ones you like. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a like button down there. I'd greatly appreciate it, you guys, and share my video. I still want to try to get my goal to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So I only got a couple more months yet, and I greatly appreciate all of your guys' support. I love you all, and have a great weekend. I know I will. Bye. Mwah.